Okay, we're here for part 10. If you remember, we are getting the grade for our guesses. We figured out what our black peg check, we have to do our white peg check. And if that makes no sense to you, let's do a little demo. We're making a guess, and our guesses are all red or all zeros, because remember, we change everything in the numbers. I hit submit, and we took out all our console logs that would show you exactly what I'm talking about. Why didn't I see that coming? That's all right. It's all right. Log, Command Z, Command C. We're going to log this, and we're also going to log the answer array. Take two. Okay, we use green this time because we're mixing it up, variety. Okay. Well, here is the answer array, and here is, don't freak, this is how many we got, how many of our guesses of all ones we got right. And if this was the answer, you see that this would give us a 1. If you think, I don't get it, okay, let's do it again. Another guess, a 1, a 4, a 3, a 0, and a 2, because this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should give us 4 ones. If that doesn't happen, back to the drawing board. Oh, I didn't hit submit. Gave us 4 ones. Okay, but if we had something like the yellow was here, the red was here, where's the white? The black was here, the green was here. We use all the right pegs, but they're one off. And if I hit submit, we have an empty array. But really, these should be black or white pegs, or we'll call those 2s or zeros. 2s. Let's call them 2s. So we figured out how to put the 1s in. Now let's figure out how to put the 2s in. So we're going to have a nested loop. No, that's not what we're going to do. For if, no log, no let, I equals 0. I is less than 4. I plus plus. And I'm going to have something here, like a visual aid. Here's my guess, G-U-E, yeah, I don't have to spell it right, it's just for me. My guess is 1, 2, 3, 4, and my answer is, I want them to line up. My answer is 2, 3, 3, 4. Let's 2, 3, 1, 5. So this would get a white, and this would get a white. Also remember, if two things did match, they get turned into -1s and -2s, so they'll never match again. So in the white, in the black check, that is, see the answers turn into -1, the guesses turn into -2s. That is so when we go back into the white check, we don't give, like if I had a 2 here, and you say, oh, okay, that gets a black peg, that gets a white peg. Well, that won't happen if the very first time that happened, this turned into a -2, and this turned into a -1. These will never have matches. So now I look at this, basically, I am going to check this one just because it's going to step through there, but it's not going to find any matches. So all the black matches will be removed. Command Z, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z. Okay, so we're going to look through our guess and check it against the answer. I was going to do this with index of, but I just knew I was going to hurt my head. And would have been actually a few less lines of code, but under the hood, as they say, it would have been just as much work, time to solve it. And it's like either the blink of an eye or the blink of an eye. It's like beyond negligible. So we're looking at the guess, which we call, so we're going to call this equals equals equals, and it's even going to check the one, the other one. It's even going to check the exact same spot, but it's never going to equal it. If this equals this, then we want to push something into our array. Let's see, Command V. We want to push a 2. When that happens, we want to push a 2. But then remember, we want to set this equal to a -2 again, and this equal to a -1. All right. We'll just copy those two, Command C, Command V. Is it that easy? I think that's it. Well, I'll be upset if this works out perfect, because I want something to go wrong. Refresh. I'm already logging the array up there. So if I guess a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, submit. Here's the answer. It gave me a 1, a black, and a white. So I had 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is a 0, 1, 2, 3. So my 1s and the 2s are the same. These are the blacks and that's the white. Well, that's ridiculously easy. Yeah. That's it. And now, let's say I guessed 1, 2, 0, 5. 1, 1, 2, 0, 5. This should be all 2s, right? Because it's 5, 1, 2, 0. We want 1, 2, 0, 5. Submit. Why is it just 3 2s? That means there's a bug. Either that or I didn't do it right. This is a 1, 2, 0, 5. It went 2, 2, 2. Let's try 5, 1, 2, 0. Submit. That gave me 4 1s, but the other one did not give me 4 2s. And you know, sometimes I make things go wrong on accident, and then I say, oh, let's figure this out together, but I already know the answer. This isn't one of those times. All right, so we have to figure out which one didn't get pushed onto there, because we'll talk our way through it, and then we'll put some testing in it. Sometimes you talk your way through it and you find the bug. Sometimes you don't. I see it. This array I equals, well, I see this is a problem. This should be a j. Remember, the guess way is going through the I. The array is going through the j. Okay. I don't know if that would have affected that, but that was definitely something that we wanted to do. Grad rate up push 2. So if the ith one of this equals the jth one of this, then push a 2 into the grad array and return the grad array. And every time we start this function, because this function right here, this is part of, starts way up here. Grad array starts empty. So every time this gets called, that's a new grad array. So we don't have to reinitialize it. And just like before, we had those equal in -1. These equal in -2. So I might have, okay, I think that was it. Refresh. Let's do it again. Dink, 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 dink. Submit. Well, we got 37 and 38. We got 4 ones. 0, 1, 2, 2. Wait, was that the answer? Did we get it in one shot? That'd be the dumbest thing. What's 37 and 38? We can't test this when we have ESP. The grade array says I got 4 things. It says the answer, it's printing the answer array, which is 0, 1, 2, 2, which is what I guessed. This is made for ordinary humans, not for, I have to go into ordinary human mode. Okay, let's do this again. 5, 4, 3, 2, or 2, 3, 4, 5 is our guess. Submit. And we got a 1 and a 2. And it tells us it's 3, 3, 1, 4. So our 4 got the black. And because this was 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. The 5, 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2. The 4 got a white, the 3 got a black. That was it. You know what would be a great test of this? Is let's take off the answer array and see if I can solve it. So I have to step out of ordinary human array. Okay, I'm going to just start with 0, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to hit submit. And it says one of them was right. I'm going to say you were right. 2 of them were the right ones in the wrong place. I'm going to say it was you and you, and this is just based on nothing. And then you're the one, because only 3 of our pigs are right, so we need one of these in here. I'm going to say we need that one. Submit. Okay, well now everything's in the wrong place, and you know what? It didn't help. So I either have to commit to this or change it. I'm going to change it. So we'll put you here. And we'll have the green here, and we'll have the yellow here. Okay, now this will tell us a lot. 1, 1, 1. Okay, I'm loving it. Kind of, a little bit. There could be doubles in here too. So you know what I'm going to do now is I'm going to say my green is actually a double, and then my red, and my that. That would make sense. 2 ones. Okay, when I put in a green, I took out a yellow. Okay, so that told me the yellow goes there. Okay, that was it. On this level, I got a 2. On this level, I had a 2. I didn't continue my 1 from this level. So when I did this, when I knew I had these 3, what was my 1 from this level? Let's say it was the green. And I'm not going to put in a second green. Nope, I'm not going to say it was that. I'm going to go take that away. I'm going to say it was the yellow. So I got a 1, 1, 1 last time. I got 2 1s. So I'm going to say red. I need to say something. I'm going to say green. Submit. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it works. So, and I'm actually playing it. But what should have happened in here when I got this? This should have turned into a black, white, white, and then a white, 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 and then a black, 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 a black, black, and then all blacks. And then later on, we'll make it say you win when you win, and maybe we'll even show this. Maybe we'll even do some animation where this rolls back, but who knows? I'm happy with that. Let me just get rid of some of my console logs into my house cleaning. And down here, this white space is totally acceptable, but so is getting rid of it. And so here's my function. It starts here and it ends there, which means I can get rid of that. Up here, you know what, I probably, because it's when I hit the select button, grade ray. I'm going to put that back in. Log, Command C, Command V. This is where we're going to pick up. Our code, whatever it is going to go right here, because right here, we're taking this gray ray and we're making those numbers turn into that. I can talk about it a lot right now, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to stop this and I will see you in 11.